Young seeker, as the sun rises over the mountains, so too does the question rise within your heart. Why do we suffer? Why does the shadow stretch long across our path, while the light flickers like a candle in the wind? Suffering, dear one, is as natural as the changing seasons, just as the winter must yield to spring, so too must we endure the trials of life, for they are the very forge in which our spirits are tempered. Life, like the river, is a journey of twists and turns. It is filled with loss and fear, with failures that weigh heavy upon our hearts. But remember this, the river does not resist the stones that lie in its path. It flows around them, finding a way to continue its course. In moments of struggle, we must cultivate patience, just as the bamboo bends but does not break. It is in surrendering to the flow of life that we discover our internal strength. Let me share a tale, a humble story of the mountain and the storm. Once, a mighty storm swept through a valley, uprooting trees and scattering debris. The mountain stood firm, unmoved and resolute. When the storm passed, the trees that had bent with the wind remained standing, while those that resisted were broken. So too must we learn to bend in the face of hardship, for it is in our yielding that we find resilience. Observe the world around you, dear one. The wind whispers secrets to the trees, and the stones hold the memories of ages past. In nature, we find the answers to our own struggles. Consider the river again, how it shapes the stones over time. It does not rush nor resist, but flows with grace. In our lives, we must learn to be like the river, acting without reaction, allowing our actions to flow from a place of calmness. Let me tell you of the mountain goat who climbs the steepest cliffs with grace. It does not fear the height or the fall, for it trusts in its footing and the strength of its legs. When faced with challenges, we must find our footing, trusting in our own strength and the wisdom of our experiences. And what of the lotus flower, which blooms in the murky waters? It rises above the mud, untouched by the To live with balance and clarity, we must cultivate mindfulness. Each breath we take is a gift, a moment to center ourselves amidst the chaos. When anger rises like a storm within us, let us pause, like the stillness before the rain. In that silence, we find clarity. Let our actions be like the gentle breeze that caresses the leaves, soft and deliberate, not the tempest that uproots all in its path. Matak. Mala, as you walk your path, remember to listen to the rustle of leaves, the babble of the brook, and the whispers of your own heart. In this listening, you will find the wisdom that guides you forward. One your hardship, one your healing. In moments of hardship, ask yourself, what is my next step? And let that step be taken with intention, grounded in the present moment. Miatin. Moba Seeker, as we draw this gathering to a close, let us reflect on the wisdom shared. Life's hardships are but stepping stones upon the path of growth. Embrace them, for they teach us patience and resilience. May your path be quiet like morning mist, and your heart steady like stone. Malabu. May you flow like the river, bend like the bamboo, and rise like the lotus. Amen. Remember, in every struggle, there lies a seed of strength waiting to blossom. Miatin. Miatin Pandu Miatin. Until we meet again, walk gently upon this earth.